So Professor Liu is going to teach you chapter A about array. First, we're going to learn to declare an array. Then we're going to initialize an array. Also, we learn how to compare and process. Okay, so let's do this right now. So first of all, this is a way to declare array. Okay, if you put integer, let me see, seed. Oh, all right, num. Okay, these will only give you 8 bytes. But if you put integer number, this will give you, and this will give you 8 times 5, 40 bytes. Okay, now, so right now I did not initialize yet. I did not initialize yet. All right, so it will tell you this: hey, your thing was not initialized. It will tell you the green line. So they will get number, and when you want to process array, you always use a for loop. You always use for loop to process array. So let's study this right now. Since I am going to do this, okay, let me build it. And I start without debugging. Alright, since I plan to get this, this is what I plan to get. This is what I plan to get. I want to get the name of the array is number, so I put number and square bracket. And inside here, I want to the I 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you need to learn this. Array 5, and it start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the number inside is called subscript. Subscript. It's, you use subscript like an index. Alright. Now, and next I need the right bracket and equal. Then I want to put a number. So number square 0. Is everything is this right now? Can anyone tell me? And just wild guess why I get this. Anybody? Anybody? Because I did not initialize it. All right, I did not initialize. So let's learn to initialize. So this is declaration. You just learn a declaration. Is that right? Okay, you learn a declaration is you just put integer number 5, and there's nothing. And even Visual Studio try to tell you that there's nothing right there. That's why you have square bracket. So next, we're going to learn initialize. Okay, to initialize this array, and you are just going to put a curly braces. You're going to put curly braces and put a number inside like this. All right, curly braces. All right, so let's copy this number right now. See, okay, you don't need to copy. Okay, I'm just putting right here. If that's 5, I'm going to put like this. All right. So my number 5, but I put only 4 numbers: 12, 17, 15, 11. So if we put like this way, guess what will happen? The one is not filled will be 0. It's okay. Let's try it right now. So build it and start without debugging. All right. So you will fill the first one is 12, 17. Oh, let's take a look here. Right here. Okay. So 12, 17, 15, 11. The last one was not filled. That's why it's 0. Okay. So let me ask you a question right now. See who pay attention and remember. All right. So look, I'm using I to put the number inside the bracket. What this number called? What's this number called? There's a name. Start from subscript. Yes, it's called subscript. Subscript is like index. Because you know why? Because all these are called numbers. All these are called numbers. So if I don't have any subscript to differentiate these, and then How do you know which is this one? And I don't know anybody who live in a place have a like I was from Taipei, so in Taipei we don't have houses. Well, I live in a house when I was very small, till like 6 years old something. So later we don't have enough land, so government will make all the land, they take all the land and build high-rise building. So it's like a 10-story or 20-story. So if we all live on that same piece of land, right, we have the same address, you understand, like 123 Main Street, 1234 Main Street. But how do how do you differentiate who live in the first floor, second floor, third floor, fifth floor? How do you differentiate that? And you use a floor number, all right? And these can be used into your subscript. So that's a first number. So think of subscript. Think of subscript is the index of the position. And at this moment, I also want to let you know, so funny thing, strange thing, in Taiwan, in China, number 4 means death. When you pronounce 4 is death. So, if you go to hotel, you probably will realize you have 1, 2, 3, but you don't have number 4. You have 1, 2, 3, but the fourth floor will call 5. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So it is very confused for foreigner, but because we skip number 4. Okay, all right. So do you understand this right now? Yes or no? All right. Then let's continue right now. Okay, so let's continue. All right. So we already know this is again array. All right. So we're going to how do we get and how do we access every specific array. All right. So how we do that? All right. So let me guess this here. My array already here right now. Okay. Can you tell me how do you get my third number, 12, 17? How do you get that 15? How do you get it? How do I see out that? All right, so let's see. Tricky question. Who can answer that for me? So remember, you all have the same address. You use the subscript to specify this. All right, so Aaron show me that. No, very good. So I'm going to put Aaron's answer right here, and I'll tell you this is a little bit probably not right, but it's almost there right now. Okay, let's run this. This is by Aaron. At least Aaron is the only one to give me answer. That's good. Remember, I want to give extra credit for people to give me answer. All right, so let me run it right now. So I build it. And I start debugging. All right, so did I write it out? Hold on. I need to write it before the system pass. Control X, okay? And I'm going to Control V here. And before this, I'm going to put N, so that N and another N, so that I can see a little bit clear. Okay, now so let's do it right now. So Aaron already find out. Okay, so we're going to run this. Hold on, and I have to close this one again. So build it, rebuild it, and start without debugging. So now 12, 17, 15, and I get 11. I did not get the 15. Aaron already know now. Because the first number, the index is not called 1. It's 0. The second number is 1. So stay 0, 1, 2. So Aaron already let us know, right? The third number should be 2. Is that right? All right. So build it and start without debugging. All right. So the third number is 15. All right. Now, notice we don't have the fifth number. Notice we don't have the fifth number. So, can anyone tell me, okay, how do I put 100? All right. Assign 100 to the fifth number. Fifth, uh, fifth element. All right. Can you do that? Can you do that? So let's see right here. How do we do that? When you put a number into it, then what you need to do is you're going to here you're going to assign a number into it. Let's assign a number into it by this way. Okay, so I am going to see anybody can do this for me right now. Okay, anybody can do this for me right now. That's yeah, yeah, that's good. Michael Paris, that's a very tricky way, but I don't want to do that. I want to use a sign. I want to use here, and when you do that 100, that's called initialization. All right, so I'm not going to do that. So after I have it, after I have the initialize, in my wait, huh? All right, that's right. Wei Hang has it right. So here, I'm going to do this right now. We're going to do like this, okay? And we're going to do this in this way, all right? So, hold on. If I'm going to put this to, okay. Then I'm going to put this here, okay? Control X. And I'm going to put right here, okay? There, build it. And start without debugging. So the third number is 15. Is that right? Then all this number, I got 100 right there. I assigned it. All right, everybody, so far okay for you? Everybody doing fine? Then that's coming back here right now. That's coming back here. Okay, to look for very important is when we want to learn some important thing right here. So for example, we can find out the sum of array, and we can find out the largest number array. Okay, then let's try it right now. Okay, let's try it right now. The sum of the array and largest number of the array. What else? Let me see. We don't want to copy array, so array like this is no good. We need to actually use for loop to do it. All right, so let's do it right now. So let's do sum of the array. It's okay. So everybody coming back right here. For the sum of array, I need to have a we need to first you need to have a accumulator. Okay, accumulator. So let's do this right now. I'm coming back right here. All right, so now I'm going to get rid of this thing here. It's okay. I'm going to get rid of this thing here, and I am going to do like this initialization here. Okay, right. All right, so I have this file number right now, so I build it and start without debugging. So I have this file number right now, and I want to accumulate the sum. I want to accumulate the sum, so I am going to say this. Okay, first I'm going to change the sum to and have initialize this. Okay, initialize. Okay, now right here, we are going to use a for loop to do this. When we print it out here, and we are going to accumulate. the way we do is sum and plus equal and number I. It's okay. I'm going to do that. All right. I make it double. The reason is later when I need to divide to average, I need to make them to double. So when I finish here, okay, they're printed out here. Then I'm going to say CL \n. Okay. The sum of the element is okay equal. Let me put equal, and here is put sum. All right. So let's run this right now. So build it. Install without debugging. All right. So now we add 12, 17, 15, 11, 100 is 155. So far okay for you? You understand? So to accumulate to get sum, I need to have accumulator. Okay? Then you probably want to accumulate through the for loop, inside the for loop. Okay? Do that. So that's the example right here. Now we are going to do this right now. We are going to get our average. Okay? Get our average. Okay? So let's see here. I'm going to comma here and average. All right, average here. All right, so average here. So average is double. Is that right? Okay. And sum is a double and divided by now you are going to do this is divide by 5. You can put 5 point, then make it to be double right now. Then you can write CL hey, let's run it right now. So build it and start without debugging. All right, so let me see, the average is the 31. Do we have is 150? All right, we actually get the even number. So let me see right here right now. If I change it, it's okay. Now I'm going to change this one to 15. Is okay. So let's run it right now one more time. And start without debugging. So now I got the decimal number right now. Okay. All right. So far okay. All right. So this is what you do is the sum and average. Now we're going to get the largest number. The largest number right now. We're going to get the largest number. 妈妈，请你走开，我要走开，我走开。All right. We're going to get the largest number. So the way we got the largest number is we always set the largest to the first one. Then we'll compare the rest one. All right. So we always set the first number to be the largest one. Then we start to compare the second to the rest. If any number is greater than that number, we'll reset to the largest one. Okay. Let's try it right now. All right. So we're going to do this right now. We're going to say integer largest. Okay. It will always set to the first one. Always set to the first one. All right. So once we do this already, we are going to do this, okay? For integer. We are going to do I equal 1 n to 5. All right. So we start, notice I don't start from 0 because the 0, the first one already the largest one, okay? And I'm going to make this swap the here. I'm going to swap this, and so this is 12, something like that, okay? 13, and this I'm going to put 3, something like that, okay? Then I'm going to solve. So first one here, then I'm going to put if statement here. Then if my number and I, okay, and greater than my largest. So greater than largest. Okay, if this happen, then I'm going to say the largest is going to reset to whatever the number I you have. All right. Sorry, I. Okay. And sometimes we can even say this, okay? We can accumulate here, okay? So we put here right now, okay? So equal I, okay? So, and we going to, then we print here. CL. Okay. So once again, we always put the first number to be largest. Then we do another loop and we compare, right? So let's see right now. So you know the largest number is 100, right? So let's build it. All right, so we got this right now. So 15, 17, 3, 113. The sum is 148, the average that, and the largest number is 100. Okay, I'm going to put backslash here. All right, so the same thing you are going to do this is this. You are going to do the same similar algorithm for the smallest. So that means you do the same thing. The integer smallest equal number 0. Instead of less greater than, you put less than. Okay. Now let's quickly review this right now. Okay. The size declaration indicates the number of elements. That's how many. That's here. That's the size. We're going to 5. Then so we know that's 5. Okay. All right. And the size declaration must be integer and must be greater than 0. Okay. The number inside that is called subscript. The subscript of the array start from 0. Okay. C++ has no bound. So once you have size 5 and you want to retrieve anything is 100, it doesn't tell you you go beyond your bound, but it just gives you a syntax error. Okay. All right. So let's check this one right now. Integer value 10. How many elements does array has? 10. Starting from 0 and to 9. So if use 4 bytes for each one, so how many memory we use? 4 bytes times 10 is 40. For example, another one, integer value 5 equal 47682. How do you display them? We display by this way. We look for this definition here. Also, you need to know which deval to where. Okay, so this is your the first lesson right here for chapter 1. I hope you like array. Okay, let me I also hope you like this video.